it was something that was aligned with me, something that is connected to me. I felt like I was her, but I was looking at her, and as I was looking at this girl, of course, I'm seeing that she obviously is not what appears to be the looks of me, obviously, because it is a Caucasian girl. And what God began to share with me about that is new identity. So when you look at yourself in the new identity that He's giving, it's not going to look like the you that you saw or recognized before. It's going to look like a new person. Why He chose to use a Caucasian girl, I don't know. Didn't ask that. He didn't share that part. But it started off there was a gentleman who was pretty wealthy that had an interest in this girl. And then there was another gentleman who didn't have wealth that was interested in this girl. And for whatever the reason, the gentleman who had wealth was the one who was very nice to her, very sweet. And the gentleman who didn't have wealth was the one who really wasn't as nice to her. And during a conversation that the girl had with her sister, one of her sisters is, I said one of her sisters, it was her sister. Her sister was basically telling her, well, I don't like him. And she was talking about the guy who had wealth, who actually treated her sister very well. She said, well, I like him. I like the other one. And she was speaking about the guy who didn't have wealth, who was not so nice to her sister. Like I said, you would have thought that it would have been the other way around, that the guy who had wealth probably would have treated her, badly because he had wealth and he could do whatever. And, the guy who didn't have wealth, really didn't have much to offer. So you would think that he would have been the one who was kind, but yeah. And then somehow, I don't know if I drifted deep off into sleep or whatever, but I don't remember anything else, and the scene ends up changing, and this particular girl is on a speedboat with a friend of hers. And they're on this speedboat, and it looks like, what appears to be I mean, what's so funny is the waters they weren't like lake waters. They weren't like dark and, kind of sand field looking. They were like blue. But the property that this particular, because there was a house that was like on something that looked like it was lakefront, but the waters were blue, dark blue. But it looked like a lakefront property or something. Oh Lord! And there was some people who were like deck, it has people on this deck, and these people are cheering the girls on, because these girls are on this speedboat, mind you, on the water, and they're not going really fast, but they're on this speedboat. But all of a sudden, a wave comes and it hits the girls and it flips the boat over. Now, mind you, they don't get hurt, but they get flipped out of the boat. And so, you know, of course they go down, but they come back up. And so the girl's friend, I don't know, I made a joke saying that I guess she's just kind of thugging it, and she's, you know, going on about her way and swimming her way or whatever to the deck. But this girl, she sees this orange, it's like a burnt orange or deep orange surfboard. And so she gets to this surfboard, and she gets on this surfboard, and, you know, she gets on and she gets stable, and she's just like, okay. And she's going, and I don't know how she's riding the water like that, but she's on this orange surfboard and she's going. And so they're cheering her on now, like, come on. And another wave comes and it thrusts her forward, like, powerfully. And there's a boat, a larger boat, that's like parked next to one of the decks, not the deck that the people are on. They're to the left, but this boat is a white boat, and it has like silver rails or something on it. And I remember seeing like some burgundy looking stripes on it, like wide stripes around the top, or trimming around the top. And when the water thrusts her forward, she ends up on that boat. So she's hanging on to the rails. She's hanging on to the rails of this boat. And they're like cheering her on, still like, hold on to it. Here comes another wave. And this other wave comes and it hits her again. And like, the boat, like I said, is on this deck, but it's the house, like, it's of course the deck of this particular house, and the doors are open. And so the wave hits her and she flies into the house and ends up on a couch, a white couch. No water inside, just her.